What I wish I knew at 20 instead of 30. Have you ever felt lost or uncertain about your path in life? Like you're searching for something, but you're not sure what it is. We all go through these moments of doubt and uncertainty. But what if I told you that you already have everything you need within you to find your way? In this journey, we'll explore the power of your own potential and the importance of self-belief. We'll dive into the choices we make every day and the ways we can break free from limiting beliefs. This isn't just about watching a video, it's about taking a journey inwards, a journey of self-discovery. It's about unlocking the incredible potential that resides within you. Are you ready to dive in? We all have a message to share with the world, a unique voice, a story, an experience that can inspire, uplift, and empower others. But sometimes, we silence that voice, burying it under layers of doubt and fear. We convince ourselves that our message isn't important enough, that it won't make a difference. But that's the voice of fear talking. Don't listen to it. Your message matters. Your voice deserves to be heard. The world needs your unique perspective, your insights, your story. Don't underestimate the power of your own experiences. Every challenge you've overcome, every lesson you've learned, has shaped you into the incredible individual you are today. Think about the people you admire, the ones who inspire you with their words and actions. They didn't get there by staying silent. They embraced their authentic selves and shared their stories. The world is waiting to listen. Every morning we wake up with a choice that will shape the course of our day, our week, our year, our lives. It's a choice between two paths, the path of comfort and the path of growth. The path of comfort is familiar, safe, and predictable. But true growth, true fulfillment, lies on the path less traveled, the path of growth. This path is challenging, uncomfortable, and often uncertain. It requires us to step outside of our comfort zones, to face our fears, and to embrace the unknown. But here's the thing, the path of growth is also the path to our greatest potential. It's on this path that we discover our strengths, our passions, and our purpose. Recognize those moments when you're choosing comfort over growth. Choose growth, choose courage, choose to become the best version of yourself. We live in a world saturated with information. Every day we are bombarded with endless streams of content, news, opinions, and distractions. It's easy to get caught in the trap of passive consumption, scrolling mindlessly through social media. But here's the danger of passive consumption. It lulls us into a state of complacency. We become passive observers instead of active participants in our own lives. The antidote to passive consumption is active engagement. It's about being mindful of the content we consume, questioning what we read and hear. Instead of just scrolling through your social media feed, engage in meaningful conversations. Remember, knowledge is power, but only when we actively engage with it and use it to create positive change. Our perspective shapes our reality. The way we see the world, the way we interpret events, the way we perceive ourselves and others, it all stems from our perspective. But sometimes, our perspective can become limited, clouded by negativity or past experiences. When we hold on to a negative or limited perspective, we limit our own potential. We miss out on opportunities and sabotage our own happiness. But here's the good news. We have the power to change our lens. We can choose to see the world through a lens of positivity, gratitude, and possibility. Pay attention to your thoughts, your self-talk, and the stories you tell yourself. Are they empowering or limiting? Challenge negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. Practice gratitude by focusing on the good in your life. With practice and commitment, you can shift your perspective and create a more positive and fulfilling reality. We often overestimate what we can achieve in a short period of time. and we underestimate what we can achieve over the long term. We get caught up in the pursuit of instant gratification, seeking quick fixes and overnight success. But real lasting change takes time. It's the small, consistent efforts, the 1% improvements made day after day that compound over time and lead to extraordinary results. Think of it like building a muscle. You wouldn't expect to see significant muscle growth after just one workout. It takes consistent effort, dedication, and time. Instead of trying to change everything at once, focus on making small, incremental changes. Over time, these small efforts accumulate, creating a ripple effect that transforms your life. Start small, stay consistent, and embrace the power of 1%. In a world that glorifies grand gestures, it's easy to overlook the power of small efforts. We tell ourselves our actions are insignificant, but small efforts can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Think about the humble bamboo tree. For 5 years it barely grows above the ground, but beneath, a powerful root system is developing. Then in the 6th year, it shoots up to 90 feet tall. Never underestimate the power of small efforts. Every small action contributes to our growth and goals. We all have dreams and goals we want to achieve, but too often we quit before we even begin. Fear and doubt hold us back. We're afraid of failure and making mistakes. We avoid risks and stay in our comfort zones. Perfectionism paralyzes us. We set unrealistic expectations, but failure is part of the journey. Every success story includes setbacks. Embrace failure to learn and grow. Focus on starting and improving daily. We're often taught to strive for 100%, to give it our all, to never settle for anything less than perfection. While these aspirations are admirable, constantly focusing on 100% can be paralyzing. When we fixate on achieving 100% right from the start, we set ourselves up for disappointment. We become so overwhelmed by the enormity of the task at hand that we procrastinate and avoid taking action. The problem with focusing on 100% is that it ignores the power of incremental progress. Real growth, real achievement, rarely happens in one giant leap. It's the result of consistent effort, small wins, and gradual improvement over time. Instead of aiming for 100% from the outset, shift your focus to making consistent progress. Break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Focus on making progress, not achieving perfection. Starting something new is often exciting. The initial burst of enthusiasm and motivation can propel us forward. But as the novelty wears off and the going gets tough, our initial excitement can wane. This is where the real challenge begins. Consistency. Consistency is the bridge between setting goals and achieving them. It's the daily grind, the unwavering commitment to showing up even when we don't feel like it. It's easy to be consistent when we're feeling motivated and inspired, but the true test of our commitment comes when we're faced with obstacles and setbacks. Remember, consistency is not about being perfect. It's about making the choice, day after day, to keep moving forward. The journey of life is filled with ups and downs, twists and turns, moments of triumph, and moments of setback. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go our way, but here's the thing. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Every successful person has faced setbacks, made mistakes, learned from their failures, and come back stronger. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of failure, but their response to it. When you encounter setbacks, don't view them as defeats, but as opportunities to learn and grow. Embrace the lessons they offer, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. So keep going, because the only way you can truly fail is if you quit. As we reach the end of this journey together, I want to leave you with one final thought. The power to change your life rests in your hands. You have the ability to choose growth over comfort, to embrace challenges, and to create a life filled with purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. It all starts with a single step, a decision to show up for yourself, to embrace your potential, and to never stop learning and growing. What small change will you make today to improve your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Will you commit to learning something new, to stepping outside of your comfort zone, or to simply showing up for yourself with more intention and purpose? Let us know your plans. Believe in yourself, trust the journey, and never stop growing. What will you do today to start?